Today, firefighters in Grand Prairie and Irving have a brand new training facility to sharpen their life-saving skills.
They will cut that ribbon a little later this morning just off the Bush Turnpike on Beltline Road in Irving. And Chris Sadeghi got an early look, and it's pretty impressive, Chris, right?
Yes, it is, Ron. We are doing a little exploring this morning. It's almost like a jungle gym for firefighters. And like you said, yes, they'll cut the ribbon on this building a little later this morning. There's so much training you can do for firefighters in this building, but even when you're training to fight fire, it can still be dangerous. This building lets them do it in a much more safe fashion. Watch this video. This is how it works. We got the demonstration. The roof catches fire, and then a few seconds later, the stove catches fire. It was very hot. It burns just like a real fire, but without all the carcinogens that have been known to cause cancer in firefighters. Instead, it is propane-based and can be controlled by these burn simulators on the side of the building. Everything you just saw controlled with the push of a remote-controlled button. You can turn it on, off, where it burns, how hot it burns. This is a partnership between Irving and Grand Prairie Fire Departments. They split the $4 million cost, and it gives them their very own facility, and it's close to home.
We're both very appreciative for the training props that are at this facility, also the classroom to go in and critique what we've done and correct any issues there, but also the benefits to our community to keep our first responders within the city limits to train.
And another big perk for the city of Irving, this facility allows them to attain the very rare ISO 1 rating. That's the highest rating you can get for public protection. What that does, it lowers insurance premiums, and that can be a big feather in the cap when it comes to economic development. Ron and Alexa.
All right, Chris, thank you very much. And well, they risk their lives for us, and today firefighters in Grand Prairie and Irving have a brand new training facility to help sharpen their life-saving skills. They will cut that ribbon a little later this morning just off Bush Turnpike on Beltline Road in Irving. And Chris Sadeghi has gotten an early look at this training facility. He's right there at the very top of it this morning, giving us his view. Good morning to you, Chris.
Good morning, Ron. And yes, it's a big building. I actually got a little lost on my way up here, but it's a building that they can use for a variety of different firefighter training techniques. We know firefighting is a dangerous job, but even practicing to put out fire can be dangerous. This building allows them to do so in a much safer fashion. And here's how they do it. Take a look at this. It's kind of neat. They showed us that the roof catches fire like it would in a real situation. Then flames start bursting from the stove. Fire is unpredictable, and this fire burns just as hot as a real one, but with one huge difference. It's propane-based, so firefighters are not breathing in all those harmful toxins that have been known to cause cancer in firefighters. The black boxes are burn simulators on the building that create the fire, all with the push of a remote-controlled button, so all the realism, but without the harm.
You practice like you play, so we try to train at full speed here and do it as realistically as possible. And this simulator gives us a realistic look in a safe manner.
This is a $4 million facility that will be used both by Grand Prairie and Irving. They'll split the cost. Also, a big thing for the city of Irving, this allows them to attain the very rare ISO 1 rating. That's the highest rating you can get, and what that means is it's the highest rating for public protection, which will lower the city's insurance premiums, and that can be a big thing when you're talking about attracting business and economic development. Back to you, Ron and Alexa.
All right, Chris, be safe up there. There's just a change. Don't get too close to the edge.
Making us nervous.
We're living on the edge here. All right.